Hi, welcome. Sorry for the delay. This time it actually was technical issues. I was struggling with the lights, which decided not to behave today. How is everyone doing today? Oh, look, you're not slowing down one bit, are you, Anthony? Oh, by the way, what? Oh, okay, okay. Hello, Barry. Welcome. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess the one thing I have to say is, what the hell is even this? Oh, where is everyone? Everyone voted for this. Everyone voted for this. I was expecting way more people. Who votes for this and then doesn't pitch up? I am very disappointed in all of you. Yeah, a lot of people well, some people didn't accidentally vote more than once, and I had to like filter all of that stuff out. The only salt I have now is that, God, like, can I even pull the poll out like right now? Uh, no, I don't want to look at that. There were 10 votes. 10 votes for Doki Doki. So there were 10 votes for Doki Doki. Where are my 10 views? I refuse to do anime girl voices until I see 5 people here. I will take my ball and I'll go home. What voice acting? You do know it's gonna be like the same female voice for all 4 female characters, right? I'll try to make them different, but then they'll all just become the same thing after a while. Well, I only see 3 people here so far. It's not 5. I'm waiting. Why should I subject myself to torture if it's not going to be worth my while? It's going up and down between 3 and 4. I think you guys don't think I'm serious. I'm sorry to think you guys don't think I'm serious. Oh yeah. Oh look, we got 5. Apparently there are 5 viewers. Is it going to stay at 5 viewers? No, 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 no. I'm not gonna just start just because it ticked up to 5. It needs to stay 5 for a good bit. Oh, I see. It looks like it's holding. If it holds for a little bit longer, I'll start. And then we can proceed with the anime schoolgirls. No, I'm not looking for a way out, Anthony. I'm just saying, like, if you guys want me to sit here and do stupid anime girl voices, like, I want those watch hours. 10 people voted for this. I expect to at least see half of that in terms of watch hours. I think that's only fair. I will turn this stream around. Alright. Looks like you guys did your due diligence. I don't even care if it's alt accounts. It's still watch hours. Oh. But if I see my viewers, if my viewer count drops too low, I'm turning the stream around. I don't care. I have done 4 extremely exhaustive streams this week. I am in no mood for the shenanigans. Let us make sure. Let us make sure that the audio will be fine. There isn't any audio right now. Okay, bit of hydration. All right. As you can see, this game is not suitable for children or the easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. I know a few people who probably shouldn't be watching then. You were expecting Mizaku. Well, who knows? He might be in lurking. Or he might lurk later. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the setting menu at any time. Well, I don't need content warnings. And again, I think it's pretty obvious. I think you can tell from the thumbnail I already know what all the big twists are in the game. Although I've never played the Plus version of this game. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Well, it has one well, as far as I know, it has one highly disturbing moment. The rest is just kind of creepy. Although there is that I guess that also is kind of disturbing if I think about it. I agree. Oh god, it's anime schoolgirls. You know, if I didn't know what this game was about, I would never have played this. It's more disturbing, but it is... I wouldn't call this game scary. It is disturbing. It's definitely more disturbing than Mortuary Assistant. Although I don't know, the whole like drug scene in that game I did not care for. Oh god. Enter your name. Oh god. What do they normally call those male characters in harem animes that's like a total bitch boy? I don't think I can enter that. I'm actually wondering. Game, you're already skipping a beat, and we haven't even gotten into the game proper. Oh man, I wanna... no. No, you'll see. I wonder, which is Natsuki tsundere? I know Yuri is a yandere. hold on. Hold on 1 second. Just want to quickly pull something. Just want to make sure I'm spelling this correctly. Sorry, that might have screwed up the audio. I am going to name my character inspired by the biggest anime girl weeb I know. The protagonist is gonna be Mizaku. Mizaku is gonna be our protagonist. Okay. Oh god, I already have to start. So, what kind of voice do you give a girl who is kind of has that over positive vibe that kind of hides their underlying depression? Sorry, spoilers. Oh, who am I kidding? Oh god, it starts. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Quickly, man! Run! Run for your life! It's not worth it! That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Do it! Do it! Save yourself! However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Sorry, I saw... You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Well, I wasn't planning on ignoring you. I was planning on, like, just... No, that's exactly what I was planning on doing. You caught me. Oopsie. That's mean, Mizaku. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Okay, that's rude, dude. Okay, that's rude. You should embrace the craziness. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you just don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Hello, Kurt. Welcome, welcome. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Mizaku, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Well, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. Man, Japanese schools really are about clubs, aren't they? Or after-school activities. We barely had that in my high school. Man, I didn't join any clubs. I didn't join any clubs when I was in high school. I used to be a nerd that used to be in the chess club long ago. I think that's the most I did. A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year.
Did I? Unless... I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she is going on about. Tori likes to warp. Sorry, my tongue's already getting tired. You know the voices aren't going to be good, Anthony. That's why you chose this. Okay, where was I again? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average... Oh. While spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, that sounds about... That was pretty much me when I was in high school.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Come on, Sayori, you know I have social anxiety. Don't force that stuff on people.
Oh boy, I'm Sayori! Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in the next few years because you're not used to the real world.
What the hell is a NEET? What the hell is a NEET? Is that like the Japanese version of a nonce?
Trust me, you trust me, right?
No. No, I do not.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No, don't do it. It's a trap. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I promise you that.
Yes!
Oh, so a freeloader. I'm guessing. Why do I let myself get lectured by this carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to see her mind at... This is why I don't want to do games like this. I show how illiterate I am because the words get mixed around. So let me try that again. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Oh man, that's me every day, man. Clubs? Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. No, don't go to the anime club. That's the worst place to go.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch up.
That would never happen to me. Yes, it is a horror game. God, in my school, in the schools that I went to, every person would be watching that clock. And once it reaches like 2 minutes for the bell to go off that we can leave, everyone's already got all their shit packed up and already like has their asses hovering off of their chairs. There is no way a kid who does not care for school or would be still here.
I thought I'd catch up.
Try that again. Oh, hey, Thomas. That is true. That is very true, Thomas. Although the only reason I'm playing this game is because I've seen nothing about the Plus version. I don't know what extra content they have in this game, but yes, I do know it's a horror game, and I do know the big twist. So let me try reading this again.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out like some weirdo. So I came in. Wink. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought I might need some encouragement.
You, not me. Where did I get that word from?
So I thought you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club, maybe? It's not like I like you or something.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club. It's probably some girly club that's for girly girls.
Meanie.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Okay, you do actually know which club she's in. Yeah, literature club doesn't sound too bad. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. Well, it depends on what kind of literature. There's a lot of types of literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. That's not a bad reason to get into a club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the Weeb Club, thanks. I need to spend my time with other otakus like myself. I wonder if Mizaku does actually consider himself an otaku. I've seen the anime girl avatars that he has for VR chat.
Come on, please! Please! Please!
Why do you care so much anyway? I don't know, maybe she just wants her friend to be with her.
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday we were gonna bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Oh, gross. Here's the hottest take you'll hear from me. I don't like cakes. I'm really not a cake guy.
Yes, let's fucking go!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I read that totally wrong.
Everyone, the new member is here. It's a boy.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says such nice things about you. Seriously? Oh god. Oh, what happened to my voice? I died. I died trying to modulate it.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Mizaku, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. Did I just hop into a harem anime? This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry?
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. And is one of the many archetypes that you see in harem animes. She is also one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Oh, that's very nice to say about someone right in front of them. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Okay, never mind. Then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Mizaku.
Monika smiles sweetly, breaking her back. Man. I only do that pose when I try to click my back. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Way out of my league. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Mizaku. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. So sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Ooh, Earl Grey, please. Earl Grey with honey. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's being widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. What? What? I like Earl Grey. Natsuki and you... Ugh. Why have you guys done this to me? Natsuki and Yuri walks over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
So I can ruin my voice?
Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cat ears. Ooh, that's so kawaii. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
you know. Just hurry up and take one before I eat them all. Yum, 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 yum.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Jeez, how the hell do you eat a cupcake? You're supposed to eat it with your mouth, not your face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She is waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. That's not flavor, that's called diabetes. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh yeah, I can. I'm tasting the diabetes. Oh yeah, so good. This is gonna be great abdominal fat. This is really good, I lie. Oh. I feel like I'm taking petty revenge for having to do this game by shitting on cupcakes. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thinking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard of this somewhere before?
made this for you or anything.
Yep, she's the tsundere. I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. You baka.
Oh. Alright. Jeez. Crazy. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Yeah, well, I mean, my version of fun is usually not other people's version of fun. I get told awful lot for taking the mickey out of stuff. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess?
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it.
Insulted Yuri looks away. Yeah, that's what she's feeling.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me.
Get your own man, bitch!
What?
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I got strong-armed into coming here. I was afraid of this question. Just tell the truth. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Why not? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club a fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, I kind of made this club as a trap for unsuspecting boys. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
Fair.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Ads? Oh, lads. I was about to say, I'm not monetized on YouTube. You shouldn't see any ads on my stuff. Yet!
And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica is really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Wow, are you describing a literature club or my YouTube channel? Looks into camera. Oh, God.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow
Get your tongue tied and say the wrong words.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
You better say yes!
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone's enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so diligent Diligent? Where did it say diligent? It says delighted. Can I not read? Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Mizaku, what kind of things do you like to read?
Mostly fantasy magic based novels. Although that's probably not what Mizaku's into. Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? You know, you probably could just say light novels, which is basically the same thing. I hope I didn't offend anyone by saying that. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Manga? No, just kidding. Unless... Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Manga's legit reading material. Hello, Samuel. What do you think it looks like? It's an anime schoolgirl dating game. There are no creepy twists, I promise. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
I'm actually into that as well.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I think I was the same in high school, but replaced books with computers.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
I haven't found a book like that yet.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. You don't seem batshit crazy at all. For someone as gentle as you. Wink. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Look, you're just hogging the boy! Give him to me! Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind! Like, whatever! You freak! Well, Samuel, you have to wait for the big twist that comes. Spoiler.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
Oh, don't be bashful, Natsuki. I've seen your Meow Meow Kitty... kitty comics that you be drawing. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud!
Cuddle Waffles is so fluffy and cute, I just want to squish it and cuddle it to death.
And give it back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Call me cute one more time and I'll beat your face in.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Well, maybe with you. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them anyway. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. And here you go, Yuri, for your pretentious award of the year. What? You'll see, Anthony, you'll see. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Jeez, a regular Edgar Allan Poe right here. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I just realized I need to go pee. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Jeez, calm down, Sayori. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. You do know we're in school, we already have homework. Why would I want to do more homework? Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's fucking do this! We're gonna write some fucking poems and shit! Yeah!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. I ain't said I'm joining. Isn't that right, Misaku? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there is still one problem. What's that?
Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this stupid club. Emphasis on stupid. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. They all popped out of their sockets and dangle in front. We said dejected, not ejected. Oops, my bad.
But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Humph! Misaku!
You're embarrassing me!
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Their anime titties are just too powerful. No. I can't resist. The jiggle physics are too much! Welcome, Mushroom. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision with all these anime titties in front of me? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club on one condition. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Wow. Wow, these girls are thirsty.
Yes, I'm so happy! Now I won't have to murder you later!
Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed!
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone, piss off. It's my turn with the boy. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. I'll stab you if you don't. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Mizaku, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Don't forget to add pictures.
Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Mizaku! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sorry, I thought I read that wrong. Sure, might as well.
Yays!
With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Oh. What would that be? Sorry, I was thinking of a joke, but it got a bit dirty in my head, and I thought, nah, I won't say anything. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Oh god, why have I done? It's a mature stream now. Then again, none of my streams are for young people. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Oh, wow. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So, who are we trying to impress? Monica. You wouldn't judgment or agonizing be Yuri's kind of thing? She's got that whole Edgar Allan Poe kind of vibe. Well, if you dare me to pick judgment. Yep. That is very much a Yuri thing. Well, since we started on the Yuri train, we might as well go with the Yuri train. So... Hello, by the way, Bree Bree. Alright. She would like frightening. Sweet, joy, jump, marshmallow, passion, eternity. Death. Oh! No. Oh, that's so... Oh, God. Oh, no. No. Oh, that's why... Oh. Well, that's a spoiler. Oh, God, I should have expected that would be something Sayori would like. Oh, God, that is not great. Okay. Let's stay away from any words that can be related to self-harm, shall we? Melancholy. I'm not gonna pick pain. Desire? Yeah. Peace, dream, determination. Pout? Why mouse? I think that mouse would be a Natsuki thing because it's cute. Yeah, analysis felt like a Yuri thing. Oh, extra. Okay. I should have picked the top one. Oopsie. I picked it because it was a big word. And Yuri likes big words. She did say she liked fantasy. What? Get out, Natsuki. I'm not picking this one. I'm not gonna pick this one. I will feel very sad when Sayori jumps if I pick this one. Why? Why misfortune? Why? Sayori, you suck. I'm sorry. Why? I saw this nibble, but when I looked at the two words next to each other, I saw nipple play. Yeah, contamination. Unending. No, no. God, all of these seem like they're gonna be Sayori. Whirlwind? Yeah, okay, good. Whirlwind worked. You have a question, Anthony? Lust. Yep, that was definitely a Sayori thing. I mean, a Yuri thing. Oh god, now I'm getting them mixed up in my head. No. Intellectual. Oh. Massacre. Yes, that's definitely a Yuri thing. There was? Oh wow, I'm not paying attention, am I? Uncontrollable. Oh. That is interesting.
Hi again, Mizaku. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I would have had to track you down.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Mizaku. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It's not like we're asking you to marry us or anything, unless... making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who should shut her mouth. Who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Mama, I have something to go take care of. Bye!
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
True. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Misaku always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. You're having fun, right? He helps me with my busy work even without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, being my slave. He's great.
How dependable. Oh, we're thinking about it. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Hey D25, I haven't seen you here in a while. How are you doing, man?
That's
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come you and Misaku can be good friends too? We can all be good friends with him.
Me? Well, like you can see, I'm busy playing an anime schoolgirl horror game, so... You make your own decisions about that. Sayori. Ugh. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's not really. What do I do?
Hey, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Or maybe I was. You better keep your hands off my man.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Oh, I'm not paying attention to where my cursor is sitting. Can I actually do this with the keyboard? Oh yeah, I can do it with the keyboard. There we go. Mouse is gone. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
all right. Well, here. It's my temple.
No, that was bad. That was a horrible, gross joke. Oh, I just noticed. My skull friend's eyes aren't blinking as brightly as they used to. Gonna need to replace the battery. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, thank God, I thought it was gonna be something weirder.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, do other things. Discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Like, drops it in your hand and you're just like, what? You call this short?
Here.
You said few out loud.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Sure, I'll get back to you in 5 years when I'm done reading the first chapter. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monitor to kick off some schedule activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the corner of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry? I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, and here I was hoping you were checking out my rack. It's fine. I was just focused, and then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I was too busy hoping that you were checking me out. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Totally coincidental. I didn't do it for you or anything.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Maybe if I keep saying that, it'll actually come true.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story.
Calm down, Kay. Stop simping for Yuri. Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves it.
Oh! I'm sorry, I don't know where that yawn came from. Oh, sorry, Yuri, you're just... Oh, you're so boring. Oh, it's just...
Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to...
Wow. I know I'm tired today, but wow. True.
She needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of morbid. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. Oh, why am I not... I can't stop yawning. Wow, am I actually getting bored? Nah, that's not it. I just must be tired. You know what I just noticed? My aircon was on this whole entire time and I didn't notice. I hope that didn't fuck up too much of my audio. No wonder why I wasn't sitting here complaining about it being hot. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mizaku?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yeah, that's usually the quiet ones are the creepy ones. Didn't you know that about people?
It's just that those kinds of stories, They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their own one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans.
Wow, you sound like one of those people who demands that all the villains have complex backstories.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Stupid Yuri, stupid. Bad. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I mean, that's sometimes the case.
Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
It must be the voice that I'm trying to do for her.
So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. I'll just tune you out. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen, or at least pretend to listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, man. What is wrong with me?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri.
Yeah!
Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just it's something I'm not very used to.
That is, reading in the company with someone. That is... This is...
I lost my place. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Because she's actually reading over my shoulder, breathing heavily. It's not particularly a bad thing. I like the girls to be a bit stalkerish. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Yeah, reading from your book. I'm not trying to take a peek at anything else. Sorry, I wasn't looking at your book, I was trying to see your deck.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instantly use my right to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Wow, this sounds like the most inconvenient way to read a book together. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? Turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? Are you telling me I'm a naive bitch? I'll cut you. How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guessing all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into her head or anything, but you're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Mizaku, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her.
Oh, I'm already starting to feel the effect of not having the aircon on.
That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I don't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kind of cute.
he called me cute. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone.
Eh,
I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. Are you upset that I interrupted your snuggles? I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
it's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Because it's so boring. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait! I'm so excited! Ah!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook? What? On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Oh, look at those strokes. Oh. I know where she could No. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, considering I wrote my poem for Yuri, we are going to pick Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair and totally unbiased. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Yeah, that's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Because I can tell that you have fuck all. Your use of imagery and metaphor indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I didn't have to just make that excuse up right here to not seem like an idiot. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end
I accidentally pushed the... Sorry.
The end result is that both of the styles and the expressiveness are weakened.
Sorry about that. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques to go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased how?
She's a basic bitch. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me or to Natsuki. Oh no, there's still a while, Anthony, don't worry. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, I get to read a poem. Alright. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickeningly blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calms... What? Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The life flickered, I flicker back.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But you took a long time to read.
I was trying to figure out what the hell that was about. Well, I don't just read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
I know, right? Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. So, what did you think about the imagery?
Could you imagine? You start getting into a discussion about you go like, oh yeah, I loved your poem, it was great. It's like, and then they ask you like questions like, oh, what did you think about the imagery? And did you feel like I actually managed to nail the message right? And and it's like, you go like, sure.
I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Oh, sorry.
Ooh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Mizaku.
Yeah, see? You got called out. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. I can't expect a noob to be able to appreciate my art. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Mizaku.
Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Who should I show my poem off to next, chat? Okay. Monica it is.
Hi, Mizaku. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Mizaku. I'll be gentle. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Mizaku. It was total gibberish. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. Like, ooh, what a piece of shit. It's really metaphorical. A metaphorical piece of shit. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Like a deep hole where you put shit.
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple direct rows to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of its nuances. It can take years of patience, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things
Because they both of their names start with an M, I get confused. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
You hear that, chat?
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Yeah, I'm totally not trying to impress anyone.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's not because I...
Oh man, these yawns.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I never know, I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, but I was looking out. Spoilers, Monica! And he, on the other side, was looking in. Spoilers.
So what do you think?
I think you're giving too much away. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style got pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Spoilers. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and then tidy it up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
You know, you don't have to say it like you're an 80s cartoon. Oh wow, I guess I'm going through all of them. I guess I'll just go with Sayori next.
This is a good poem, Mizaku. I can't believe you chose me third. I thought we were friends, Mizaku. Are you sure this is your first time?
Of course. I'm not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why why it impresses me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Forever.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Mizaku. Deep down, you're not satisfied at all, you know?
Oh, selfish. That felt like a Freudian slip.
Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only a really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah! I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yays! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Read it! Read my poem! Read it now! Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. You see my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Anthony. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit. You can't ask just... You can't answer just...
Sorry, that's wrong person. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast.
That actually does sound good. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget that you chose me third, you bastard. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, I wonder who I'm gonna show my poem off to next.
Ms. Zaku, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh?
Would you expect me to believe that you're actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort into. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I'll gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Okay? I guess that's a poem?
Yeah! I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I liked it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so
Oh, sorry, wrong person. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of
Oh. I'm getting them mixed up. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Oh, I accidentally turned off my one device.
Yes, exactly! Tell those other bitches that!
They're all like,
Oh my god, Nasuki, your writing is so simple and so cutesy. Blah 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 blah. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits hard, you know. Look at this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing
Yeah.
is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the lost comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Well, I mean, should care a little. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Finally! Oh my god, I had to read all of their crappy poems. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Ugh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles softly, sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk on her one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Humph! Keep it to yourself, bitch! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Tell it Misaku. Sayori liked it, and Misaku did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style, and I'm not going to have some little snot-nosed shit tell me how to write. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Ooh, throwing that shade, Yuri.
And Misaku liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Suki suddenly stands up.
oh?
The music stopped.
I
didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous. Oh, sorry. Maybe you're just jealous that Misaku appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How about you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way making everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Shut up, Sayori!
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mizaku started showing up.
Ooh.
Natsuki! That was supposed to be secret!
Natsuki, that's a little...
Shut up! This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Misaku, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the readers, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Misaku.
Wait, there's a reason I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Misaku?
Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Where's the keep me out of this option? I'm gonna go with the neutral option. No, I'm not gonna pick Yuri. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. But instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Misaku, you cheap little...
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, and this Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being?
She never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Oh my god, what have I done? Both of them are being immature.
Excuse you? Are you listening to herself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Stop!
Natsuki, Yuri, guys are my friends. Just want everyone to get along, be happy. And if you can't do that, you can leave. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always were. I checked. Big and beautiful.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Well, there was no option to tell them to both shut up. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. You might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt, if you know what I mean.
That's oddly suspicious to say. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person rarely does make a good president regardless of what she says.
Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun and drama.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly. Till that bitch.
Mizaku, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about what kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. Yeah, just like any anime dating game. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Mizaku! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier?
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. Of course not. It's because there's a boy in the club now. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew! You know, Mizaku, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun!
Ugh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay!
Yeah, let's do this. Oh god, I actually forget how long the first act of the game is. So, are we sticking with Yuri or do we want to impress someone else today? Are we gonna go Yuri all the way? Yeah. Okay. Oh, don't worry. You'll soon regret that decision. Okay, I knew this one worked last time. Okay, that worked. Massacre. Unrestrained? Yeah, that worked. Incongruent, really? I know this one works. Oh god. No. Why? Why, game? Why? I know extraordinary doesn't work. That makes Sayori jump. There's the there's that French word again. What happens if I push the French word? Oh. Okay. I know lust works. I'm not picking death again. Not this time. Question. Tenacious. Resistance. So I got 19 out of 20. That all for Yuri. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering... Oh yeah, I don't need the mouse. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Mizaku!
Yo, Saori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Come on, please. That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Saori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Saori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
You got me.
I knew it! I can see right through you, Saori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
That's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent... Oh, man. That you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option.
Ooh-ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ouch! Man, dude. Harsh. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know she was listening in. Her face was in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Mizaku to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is a fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
Yeah, I also was like, what?
That!
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Some more than others.
Don't let her fool you. Saori knows exactly what she is doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Welcome back. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Whop! Yeah! Ooh. What was... a cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good. Oomph.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're gonna go through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, bakers can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate. Yeah, well, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Well, happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Mitsuki and then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez! I get it!
Cookie still in hand, Mitsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously do that? Nom 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 nom.
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Oh god.
She's just such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell us Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me!
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super late. Ah, there you are.
Oh, no, that was me.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Not really. You're kind of taking away the spotlight from the rest of us. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mizaku. Now let's get rid of these other bitches.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone is already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri.
Yeah?
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one that we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
And sadly with that, I actually have to say that I'm out of time for this stream. Oh man, every time I do a novel-based game, it takes so long. We're not even done the first chapter. And I don't know how much more content they added in Doki Doki Plus. Oh, so we haven't even gotten to the big twist yet. I didn't expect this to be... I don't know why I didn't expect it to be long, but man, this is long. Longer than I thought. At least it's not Dream Daddy levels of dialogue. Holy crap, I would be dead if it was. Maybe actually should talk to save the game. Yeah, I should have talked to you guys about the Saturday stream. Well, I mean specifically to Anthony. Because we might continue this on Saturday. Yes, you guys did. Good job, everyone. You made my pain worthwhile. Oh my god. Speaking of which, speaking of pain, good thing I have my my special lozenges for when I do voices to help my throat recover. But yeah, We might be doing more Doki Doki on Saturday. Otherwise, we'll be continuing with it on Monday. Other than that, I hope you guys had fun watching. I know for a lot of you, it was some mega cringe. And for those of you who have been sitting here going, when does the horror aspect actually kick in? It's coming. It's coming. Sadly, the first chapter is a lot longer than I thought it was. But we'll get there. And yeah, thank you all for coming and watching. It was great having you all here. Yeah, the poetry was cringe. And don't worry, it's gonna get cringier. And some of the poems are damn well rough, I think is the word I would use. Yeah, sorry, Mushroom. The first chapter is going a bit slower than I thought it would. I thought we would have already hit the big, the first plot twist. But no, apparently we didn't get that far yet. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And until Saturday, which I hope to see you all there, I hope you all have an amazing day. Cheers, everyone.